still holding the flank in mid. Keep your mind on those two as Fallen now takes the fight with Exist, and Exist comes out on top. Now the man on site is Taco, having to be that rotating turret. Desperate for Cold Zera support, but the tags come out, and Forest coming up with the kill there. Taco just being swept aside, and now 1v2 Cold Zera. Can he hold on to this one? Bomb is planted for him, but he takes the extended fight, and Forest, the Pistolero master himself, we want to close it down towards him. So Diffuse comes out, and NIP will start off one step in the right direction. But yeah, looking at Luminosity here, they've got a decent bit of foothold into this map. Forest might get challenged down, but Fallen's made it pretty far through. Somehow gets to dive away as well. There we go, finally Forest will punish him, but this has been a pretty clean round so far, barring Taco.
So Cold and Taco now is going to go for this last minute.
Like they're going to pop Flash through, possibly. Here we go. Flashes come out, GetRight completely blinded, and here comes Luminosity pouring out of B tunnels, and they land the shot. Just takes out GetRight, giving the side completely into control of the T side, and Luminosity just flicking the switch and suddenly deciding, all right guys, let's open up that B site, and my god, they've done it well.
It's so quick, so calculated from LG. Not only this, but they're going to give Nip no chance back in. Fallen does try to go for the sneaky play there to stop any chance of the retake, but now we see Freiberg picking up at least one kill here, and he's going to try to go a little bit further by
away in time. Still trying to keep himself safe to retain this AK.
He should be good now. I don't
should be fine. I don't think they can get there in time at this point.
All across the entire round, and not just in the beginning part of it, where Nip just couldn't not find any entries in that last map. So Freiberg, flash, poor execution on it. Now Pitts, though, is going to be able to roll back over here and help out. And there's Freiberg with the first pickup, dropping for, looking for some more, and it's a shutdown. There we go again. LG not finding any entries whatsoever. They did leave Cat for
45 seconds. The bomb's on long though. 3 players dedicated purely to that. Can they isolate Forest away? Can they get anyone down for free? I don't think so at this point, but Taco is desperately looking for a chance here. Forest waiting. Oh, hello, Taco. That was a bit... Alright, that was a little bit of a spicy play from Taco, and now Forest actually gives away his position. So, if he's landing shots like this, I'd be getting a little bit worried here if I was Forest, but no. Forest keeps...
We're going to try to chase him, and it doesn't look like so much. Makes it out with the AK at least. But still another round we're up for...
There's still such an explosive style, such a dangerous style to Luminosity that could still come out and still be present throughout this game. And now going in on whatever they could really. Cold Zera, of course, keeping hold of that rifle from the prior round. Everyone else just on a very light pistol purchase at this point. Not much else to hand, and they might be that very explosive B hit that actually worked out really well before. However, they did have a lot more to work with, and it looks like GetRight this time might be aware of what's coming its way.
GetRight gonna find the first one there. It's actually Forest finds a kill, but now GetRight comes into play. Find a second. Here comes Forest and Exists though, and they shut it down. Nothing to be found. Forest jiggling around as he's happy about the shut. GetRight. And they've also lost bomb control too. They're going to be moving in and getting that back now, but...
Oh, look at this.
Now Nip, they've moved themselves over here to the A bomb site, and they may actually just try to push down and catch these guys off guard, while maybe they're trying to go for a push towards the tunnels.
It's a bit of a gamble considering the time. There's still enough time that they may have been able to dash for the bomb and go to B, but FNX is peeking out. He spots out one, but it's Freiberg to shut down the chance of starting to build here. Now Taco left in the 1v2. He hit a bit of a monstrous shot long before, but doesn't get the opportunity. Freiberg gives him a bit of the London look there, just placing that bullet through his teeth. Even recovers
here. This time, though, much more in the favor of Nip, obviously.
It does make for an interesting case on Cobble, but it's not over yet. And Fallen's going to prove that one with the P250 just pushing Forest out of spot. Now they know that GetRight's going to be... What was that? FNX, you monster! Pit's going to be left a little worse for wear after that. Now 5v3. Luminosity, you just can't write these guys out. They're still so deadly as individuals, but GetRight's put himself a little out of the B site. I think he's going to know that this might be a possibility. Just sprays in towards Fallen, catches him through the side. But it's a dangerous...
Keep in mind, no smoke for these Ts, so already Nip are going for the retake. Rushing for the plant at this point. GetRight goes in, two of them just line up for him. Now they're going to try and find Taco. Posted back in the corner. He can't find anything whatsoever without armor, so Exist is going to take him out. And in the meantime, he's found an op. That's great for him, but ultimately this round will be going to the CTs.
I think we were starting to believe a little bit when FNX and Fallen decided, you know, be pistol gods, but there you go. Bomb defused. Far more dedicated towards mid, but not this round. He's posted over by B. Taco keeping him pretty present, but GetRight litters in. All right, the king of spray.
That was
just, yeah.
That was like a blind shooting gallery match there. Both of them trying to trade damage back and forth, and you can see GetRight getting a little bit low himself, but at the end of the day, he'll come out on top, so It's not really going to impact anything too much, though, but now this draws another player away from the mid hit that they were going to be going for. Fallen looking for a shot. He's going to find it, but not before Exist takes down a teammate behind him. Now Get Right pushing in. That's a great shot from coldzera. Post jump, shuts down Get Right, and now we're back down to a 3-on-3.
Finally seeing this mid to B. I've been waiting to maybe see a bit of that, but they do abort it. They go back towards the B tunnels. I like the idea behind the aggression towards B tunnels then from Get Right, but it's down to Forest, and I know he can play from this spot, but he doesn't get the chance to. It's coldzera to just eradicate him from the side, give complete control over to the T side, but friberg is watching that cross. And that smoke is not in place. They know where Fallen is now. That bomb can't go down cleanly. And both of the T side have orbs here.
They don't have any utility to get back into. This is going to be a raw retake they're going for here, and there we go.
Oh my god,
First one walks right into the shot. And now this last man alive, friberg is going to try to sneak in, gives himself away, however, and that's a quick guess at it. So for Get Right and Exist, they're actually, it looks like they're going to move closer to the side. They might try to attempt this retake, but it's going to be a rough one again. No utility. Get Right just pushing in, trying to go for the jump shot, and fails, and then Fur responds to that pretty quickly, takes down Get Right. It's all on Exist now, and he's going to be found out as soon as those smokes fade away. Quickly taking him out of the picture. And for Forest, he does have a flank alive, trying to tap away on one of them. No, can't seem to find it. There we go. He was indeed about precision. Scream would have quoted, but in that case, Forest not so on point.
I think he was trying to describe straight away. This is sick. Look at all this information. Oh my god, this is so sick from Fur. Oh my god. Exist! What was that? Just gets the idea, and now FNX tries to get that information back, get the play back into their favor, bring it back down to a 4v4, extending on long, but now here comes that Glock train. And well, it's been met by some severe force, and coldzera Fallen just joining forces and taking them down as they try and set one by one through towards shot, but Get Right forging the pretty bad situation. Actually worked for him here. He can plant pretty safely. They're going to go for that short retake, so as long as he keeps his head down, he's got a chance in this one now.
Now trying to hold back, however, as both the remaining members of LG are going to try to go for a retake back over through Cat. He's smoking off. He's in the corner, though. He's got to line up these headshots. There's one in the second one. Exist! He's going to close out the pistol round and then keep the lead going strong in the second half. And a bit of a feeble attempt to push out into the B-bomb site with just a little Glock. Now, though, there we go.
Sick.
There's the jump boost. Gets them a little bit more ground. However, it's still being managed quite nicely by the LG players. They shut it down. No frags at all go against them. And it'll be an 8th one.
From one, and that one being Get Right will open up that side perfectly. Although look at that damage taken en route.
Cold not really there to support it whatsoever, but he's going to peek himself out now. That's a nice shot from friberg, though. It takes down Cold and Pitts in this position, too. No one's expecting that. There's one. There is a trade from FNX. But 2-on-4 now. In the grand scheme of things, this is still going to be very, very rough for LG to pull off. Decent amount of utility. And with some decent damage done already to the remaining members of NIP, there is a good chance. But the pure numbers aspect of this one is going to make it tough, and FNX might meet his match.
Which he actually might have the opportunity to. This is great. He actually might have a great deal of opportunities just dancing down towards mid. He just made noise on short. And now while this happens, the rest of NIP are going to try and take the B site, and well, they have a great step in towards the right direction for them, but coldzera is waiting. And if he gets a bit of a glimpse, he can do some serious damage, but his force fight exists. But what on earth? They just walked into that.
They just walked in one by window. No utility used or anything. They had Fallen with a whole load of utility, but...
Opportunity. Can coldzera do anything here to stop this?
Pit finding another pickup on FNX. Now Cold, he's got to come out big here, hiding in the corner. He's made a lot of noises, so they're going to know he's there and Exist. Jumping up on top of the box. That's an easy frag for him to find. And Forest with a second. Now it just leaves Fallen alive. And there we go. They heard the footsteps. Exist is going to find that final frag. And NIP will take control of map number 2, 16-8. And that will send us to a third and final map to determine our first finalist here at the ESL Pro League Season 3 Finals.